Ow! Full Moon Friday, everybody. Hold on. Yeah. Fix the rug. So, I am currently pre-recording these now. This is the first one I'm doing. Crash and Burn. This is the first non-franchise film I'm doing after Transfers because it has a loose connection to Transfers. The trailer for this was in Transfers too. And Megan Ward is one of the stars of the film. So, Crash and Burn stars Megan Ward, Jack McGee, Ralph Waite, Eva LaRue, and it's directed by the man, Charles Band. Now, I haven't had a big problem with the ones directed by Charles Band. The ones that I've seen anyway. The ones I've seen and reviewed are Transfers, Meridian Kiss of the Beast, which wasn't terrible, but it was, Transfers, really good film, one of my favorites. Meridian Kiss of the Beast, not a bad movie, but it was just very erotic, very weird. Crash and Burn, we'll get to that one. Dr. Mordred, also not bad. Transfers 2, still not bad. Dollman vs. the Manic Toys was okay, And then you have Ginger Dead Mom, the Ginger Dead Mom. You have the Ginger Dead Man and Evil Bong, and those were fine, I guess. And one movie I've seen but have not reviewed yet is Prehysteria, which will eventually be something, not maybe November, I don't know. Because I'm pre-recording for September, so I have that done and I can focus on stuff for October. And maybe try to get season 3 of The Flash done. So that's done before. But, yeah. So Crash and Burn tells of a post-apocalyptic world where the ultraviolet rays of the sun are coming down and burning. It's very hot outside, and so they have to collect Freon, and everything is like a wasteland. And wow, this is hitting very close to home. The way the weather has been lately, right? But they're at this TV station in the middle of nowhere where they're stuck during a sun heat where they can't go anywhere or something. While there, the guy who runs the station is murdered by a synthetic, and it's a sort of mystery to figure out who it is. Although, if you look at the cast of this, kind of easily figure out who the evil synthetic is. Let me run down some of the cast members for you. Megan Ward, Eva LaRue, Jack McGee, Bill Moseley. Do I need to go any further? Yeah. I figured out... So, spoiler alert, of course. There are 2 synthetics. And I figured out who both of them were. Kind of quick. Because the guy's killed, Ralph Waite's character. He's killed. And, he smashes on this thing and tries to figure out who it is that killed him. And if you pay attention, they try to mess with you. It's a man's boot on a woman's leg. You can tell it's a woman's leg the way it pushes down. Well, that's a woman's leg. And then, but obviously with Bill Moseley in the film, that automatically points you towards him. That, and Bill Moseley just shared on Instagram a picture of him with a messed up face for this movie. So that was a woman's foot, but Bill Moseley shared that picture, so what am I supposed to believe? And then when it was revealed that it was Bill Moseley, I'm like, okay, that was kind of obvious. But wait, that was a woman's leg. That was a woman's leg that pushed him down. And as other people are getting killed, I'm like, Eva LaRue's the only one left. She has to be a synthetic. They revealed that Bill Moseley has a fake blood supply, so that if they ever did a test to see, it would prove that he's human. I'm like, well, who says only one can do that? And yeah, it is revealed later, very quickly and inconsequentially at the end, though, that it's Eva LaRue that is the other one, which I feel like they kind of, hinted at you, because she and our main character, Tyson, they have sex, right? And one of those generic made for TV sex scenes, but this is rated R, where the actor doesn't want to do nudity, so they get really really close and they just do this, and you can't see anything, and it's just very passionate type thing. It's one of those basic love scene things that they do on TV shows and stuff. I'm like, what is this? This is rated R. Why are we not? I get it. The actors didn't want to show anything. That's fine. We do get tits later though. In a shower scene, which is where Bill Moseley, who has already been revealed to be the robot, is having sex with her, and I feel like that was a hint, like, hey, these synthetics can have sex. Although he's in the shower, so I don't understand how he's not, like, because later he sticks his hand on the thing and electrocutes her, and I'm like, well, why wasn't he doing that before? But yeah, it was painfully obvious Bill Moseley was going to be the bad guy, because it's Bill Moseley, and he's great as the bad guy. Right away they show you that Ralph Waite is like, he's like a protester. He's anti-Unicom, which is what this company is. And they cut off his TV thing they showed earlier. And, yeah, I like the music in this. The score was by Richard Band. I think it's Richard Band or Albert Band. One of the two. Very good musical score. There's some decent action stuff. I feel like there was a lot of skulking around in the dark, which is fine. But, like, Megan Ward's character is trying to be one of those strong female types. She's the granddaughter of the guy who died, so she's trying to be a strong female. Like, he's like, our main character, Tyson, he's like, we should stick together. She's like, I can handle myself. Which, back then, is fine, but nowadays, if you had a female, oh, this is woke, people would say. And I have a tendency of saying stuff like that, but I have nothing wrong with a strong female character. In this and in the Transfer series, she plays a very strong female character. She was only like 19 when this movie came out. Yeah. Very attractive woman. But, yeah. I don't know. But there is quite a bit of filler in this, too. Like, there's like a talk show segment at the beginning. Jack McGee is really funny. But there's like filler, like there's scenes where like Jack McGee has like two hookers there or something. And then, of course, Tyson is attracted to Eva LaRue's character. And you got a scene where Megan Ward's in her bra and she's like trying to make her boobs look bigger. And it's like, okay, is that needed? Yeah, we get a scene of her in her bra, but like that's filler, really, to make this last as long as it does. So we want more filler. That a beam falls on both Bill Moseley and Tyson, and it like crushes one of Tyson's legs. Like he's able to run later, but like if that fell on his leg, he's not gonna walk with that. But like, and they're both like it's mostly on Bill Moseley, and it's on his leg, and he's laying there, and he's just yelling, "Aaron, Aaron." I'm like, okay, I get it. And they're going to take this motor from this thing and try to turn on the power or whatever. And it's like, he cuts back to him laying there, tugging at it a little bit. And I'm like, doesn't that hurt? Like, what is this? And then eventually he gets out and loose and they destroy Bill Moseley. And then it's revealed that Eva LaRue was one of them, which I knew. I figured it out. I'm like, there has to be. I'm like, that was a woman's leg. If you pay attention to the foot that smashes down on his hands, it's a woman's leg with a man's boot to try to make you think that that's a man. And then when Bill Moseley is revealed, it's like, oh, it's him. But if you're smart like me, you go, no, that was a woman's leg, a woman's foot that went down. So, yeah, and I don't know, maybe it wasn't her, but stunt-wise, it was a woman's foot, I swear. But yeah, I thought the acting was actually pretty good in this. It's not bad. As far as the Charles Band movies go, directed by him, this was another good one. I'll even say it's pretty good. So, yeah, not bad. There was some decent acting. There's some decent action stuff. If I have one main complaint is that the movie just starts with Tyson going across the desert. There's no explanation of what's going on. You're just like, you're not even really introduced to stuff. You just ride into it, and he goes in and he's like giving him Freon. I was confused too because he's like, oh, he has a whole bunch of Freon down there. I'm like, you just delivered him the Freon. I guess it's a different set of Freon. I don't know, but yeah, this was good. Yeah. So, what are your thoughts on Crash and Burn? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I've been Scotty, and I'll see you in the next one.